One of the most visited destinations in the world, Spain welcomes over 94 million travelers each year. Beyond the well-known attractions in Spain, there are countless affordable destinations that offer incredible travel experiences. From the small fishing village of Cudillero to the historic town of Albarracín, here are 10 insanely cheap destinations in Spain. 10. Comillas. Comillas, a coastal town in northern Spain's Cantabria region, is known for its historic sites and unique architecture. The town's historic center has narrow streets lined with traditional houses that lead to Plaza Corrocampios. This square is a lively spot where you can sit at an outdoor cafe and take in the atmosphere. One of the most well-known landmarks is El Capricho de Gaudí. This building stands out with its colorful ceramic tiles and stained glass windows. Nearby, Soberano Palace adds another layer of architectural interest. Built in the 19th century, the palace has a striking neo-Gothic design. The coast is another highlight of Comillas. Comillas Beach has golden sand and clear waters, making it a good place to relax. The promenade runs along the shoreline, providing an easy path to walk while taking in the views of the sea and the surrounding area. 9. Besalú. Besalú, a medieval town in Catalonia's Garrotxa region, is filled with well-preserved architecture that reflect its long history. Recognized as a historical national property in 1966, it remains one of Spain's most remarkable medieval towns. The Romanesque bridge, known as Ponvel, is one of the most striking landmarks. Built in the 12th century, it stretches across the Fluvia River with 7 arches and fortified towers. One of the first places you'll come across is the Monastery of Sant Pere, a former Benedictine monastery built in 1003. The church still retains much of its original Romanesque design, with its solid stone walls and simple but impressive structure. 8. Setenil de las Bodegas. Setenil de las Bodegas, a town in the province of Cádiz, Andalusia, stands out for how its buildings are built into the cliffs along the Trejo River. Walking through the town, you can see how the streets adapt to the rocky surroundings. Calle Cuevas de la Sombra and Calle Cuevas del Sol are two of the most well-known streets, each shaped by the cliffs. Calle Cuevas de la Sombra stays shady under the rock, while Calle Cuevas del Sol remains bright and open. Beyond the cave houses, Castillo de Setenil stands above the town, once serving as a defensive stronghold during the 12th century. Today, you can explore its remains, including the Torreón del Homenaje, the best preserved part of the fortress. Near the castle is the Church of Nuestra Señora de la Encarnación, built in the 15th century. Inside, you can see religious artifacts and artworks that highlight the town's history and unique character. 7. Cudillero. Cudillero is a small fishing village along the northern coast of Spain, where colorful houses stack against steep cliffs overlooking the Cantabrian Sea. The harbor is where most of the daily activity takes place. Walking along the quays, you can take in the scent of the sea and the sight of the boats gently swaying in the water. A short walk from the harbor leads to Plaza de la Marina, the main square where people gather throughout the day. For a higher view of the coastline, the walk up to Faro de Cudillero, the village's lighthouse, offers a change of perspective. The path winds through steep streets before reaching the top, where the open sea stretches far beyond the shore. Now, I know you're getting excited about all these amazing places to visit, but if you're eager to travel the world to explore new locations, cultures, foods, and much more, while taking a breather from your everyday life, you also know it can cost you quite a lot of money. With the Travel on a Dime ebook, you have the opportunity to make the most out of any place you visit without overspending on your travel budget. From finding the right flights and hotel deals to money-saving tips during your trip, it's the perfect guide to help you travel like a pro, ensuring you have a great experience while saving hundreds of dollars on travel. To get your own copy, all you have to do is click the link in the description below this video. 6. San Juan de Gaztelugatxe. San Juan de Gaztelugatxe is a rocky island off the coast of the Bay of Biscay. The journey starts with a narrow stone bridge that connects the islet to the mainland. The bridge leads to a steep staircase with 241 steps that winds up the rocky slope. With each step, the coastline unfolds, revealing cliffs and open water that seem to go on forever. At the top, a small hermitage dedicated to John the Baptist stands as a reminder of the site's long history. Over time, fires and battles have damaged it, but each time it has been rebuilt. Nearby, the Bay of Biscay spreads out endlessly, with waves crashing against the rocks below. 5. Frigiliana. Frigiliana stands in the hills of Andalusia, a village known for its whitewashed buildings. Recognized as one of Spain's most beautiful villages, it draws you in with its charm. The old town, called Barrio Mudéjar, is filled with winding alleys, where every turn leads to another quiet corner or an open plaza. El Ingenio, a 16th century Renaissance palace, is another landmark that stands out, operating as a sugarcane factory. The building itself is an impressive sight, and stepping inside offers a closer look at how sugar has been made here for centuries. Nearby, the Archaeological Museum presents artifacts that highlight different civilizations that once lived in this area. Some of the best spots in Frigiliana are quieter and tucked away from the main streets, like the Fuente Vieja, an old fountain that has been a source of fresh spring water for generations. 4. Zahara de la Sierra. Zahara de la Sierra is a white village with whitewashed houses in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada in southern Spain. The Plaza de España, the village's main square, is a central spot where you can enjoy local food and watch daily life unfold. The village sits on a hill leading up to the remains of Zahara Castle at the highest point. The castle, though in ruins, played a key role during the Reconquista, when battles shaped the region's history. Beyond the village, the Embalse de Zahara El Gastor reservoir stands out in the distance. Its deep blue waters stretch toward the horizon. Walking trails surround the reservoir, providing different vantage points to take in the views. 3. Albarracín. Albarracín is a historic town in eastern Spain's Teruel province, known for its well-preserved medieval architecture. It's been recognized as one of Spain's most beautiful villages, so walking through the old town, you'll come across the Plaza Mayor, where the town hall stands. The town's defensive history is most evident in the walls of Albarracín, which have stood since the 10th century. These imposing fortifications surround the old town and offer some of the best views in the area. Beyond the walls, Albarracín Castle overlooks the town from a hilltop. Though much of it now lies in ruins, its presence still shapes the skyline. Exploring the remains, you can see remnants of its once powerful defenses. Not far from the castle, the Cathedral of El Salvador adds to the town's historic character, built in the 16th century. Inside, the Dijkhuizen Museum holds a collection of Flemish tapestries showcasing intricate designs from that era. 2. Cadaqués. Cadaqués sits along the Cap de Creus Peninsula in Catalonia, Spain. Its remote location has helped maintain a unique character. One of the most well-known attractions is the Salvador Dalí House Museum, which provides a closer look at the life and work of Salvador Dalí. Cadaqués also has historical landmarks that stand out, like the Church of Santa Maria, built in the 17th century. Inside, the Baroque altarpiece is an impressive feature. Outside the town, Cap de Creus Natural Park offers trails that take you through different terrains. At the farthest edge, the Cap de Creus Lighthouse marks the easternmost point of mainland Spain, standing as a reminder of the untouched nature that surrounds Cadaqués. 1. Ronda. Ronda stands high above the cliffs of Andalusia, Spain, shaped by the deep El Tajo Gorge. The Puente Nuevo is one of Ronda's most recognized landmarks. Completed in the 18th century after more than 40 years of construction, this massive bridge connects the older and newer parts of the city. Not far from the bridge, the Plaza de Toros de Ronda stands as one of Spain's oldest and most respected bull rings. Inside, a museum highlights the history of bullfighting and Ronda's influence on the sport. Another part of Ronda's history can be seen at the Palacio de Mondragón, the former residence of the Moorish king Abu Melek. Its courtyards and gardens provide a quiet space to take in views of the countryside. If you're looking for any tips to enhance your own personal travel and help you manage your travel budget more effectively, click the link in the description. And remember to like and subscribe to help our channel grow.